be doing a makeup tutorial. This is just an average everyday makeup that I do, like if I'm just going out or something. This is what I've been wearing like every day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So let's get started. So I have already washed and moisturized my face, and the next step is priming the eyelids, and I'm using the Benefit Stay Don't Stray eyeshadow primer, and I am just going to put this 3 little dots, one dot there, one dot there, one dot there, then do it to the other side. And now I'm going to take one of my fingers and blend all of that in. You really want to be extremely gentle with this area just because it can like wrinkle really easily. So you just want to be really gentle and not tug and pull on it too much. Now I'm going to take Foxy from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette and a MAC 227 brush, and I'm just going to get that on the brush, tap it off, and pat this all over the lid and up to the brow bone. I almost forgot to say that. I also take a little bit under, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Now I'm going to take Soft Brown from MAC and a MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to sweep that through the crease, starting at the outer corner and working in. Just to make your eyes look like a little bit bigger, instead of going down into the inner corner, I like to kind of sweep up towards the brow. And if it's a really harsh line, don't worry, we're going to blend it out later. To blend everything out, I'm taking a Mirabella eye blender brush, and it's just a nice domed crease brush, and just blending the edges. You don't want to blend it too much, like in the color, because that'll just take the kind of pigment away from the color. You just want to kind of make it fuzz out. I say fuzz, it's really just like blending it out. You just want to make that edge really nice and seamless. Just like that. Now I'm going to take a stiffer brush and the color Corduroy from MAC, and this is just a kind of flat eye brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of that color on the tip of the brush and tap it off and just kind of pat it on the outer corner of the eye. You don't really want to get this color onto the lid just because we want to keep that really bright, but if you do get it on the lid a little bit, don't worry. We're going to go back in with kind of a more brighter color here in a second. Okay, now I'm going to get the eye blender brush back out and mix Soft Brown and Corduroy together and then blend the edges once more. You don't want to get too much of the Corduroy just because we don't want it like too dark everywhere. We really want to make this nice and natural. But if you are like going out at night, you can use a little bit more of the Corduroy than the Soft Brown just to make it more smoky and dark. I'm just going to take a clean blending brush with no color on it at all, and I'm going to just blend it just a little bit more because If it gets too dark, then it's not going to be like a everyday look. It's going to be a nighttime look. And that's not what I'm going for. Now I'm going to take Mylar from MAC and a more flat, kind of thin brush, and just a little bit of it, not too much. And I'm going to put this on the lid and work it into the inner corner. You don't want to get it too much to the crease just because we want to keep that dark. But if you do, then just get more of that soft brown and corduroy and just fix it. Fix it on up. I'm also going to take just a teensy weensy bit of this and put it on the brow bone. I'm just taking my finger and tapping on that Mylar just a little bit to tone it down, because it gets a little bit bright sometimes and you don't want it too bright. And I'm just taking a little bit more of the soft brown on that blending brush just to make sure that it is perfect, because I am a perfectionist and I'm sorry, I can't help it. And taking that clean blending brush again and just going over my whole eye and blending, because that's what makeup is. It's blending until your eye hurts. I know this is kind of a weird, like usually you do all your eye and then you do your brows, but I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows for no real reason. I'm going into my Naked Basics palette and mixing Naked 2 and Faint, and I'm going to put that on a MAC 208 brush. It's just an angled little tiny brush and it's perfect for brows. It's not too big, so yeah, it's like perfect. I usually like pretty thin brows. That's just my taste. If you like more thick, full brows, then you can do that on your eyes, but I like pretty thin brows, like I said a bajillion times. I think I only said it twice, so that's not a bajillion, but anyway. Just to set my brows, I'm using this Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in Soft Brown. And this product is okay. It's not really the best at like coloring, but it's pretty good at holding the shape that you want. And it's alright. I'd really suggest the clear mascara from, I think it's Maybelline has that. I'm pretty sure it's the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara. That one is better than this, so yeah. So now I'm going to take a angled eyeliner brush and the color Crave, well, I'm blinding you, Crave from, nope, it's this one, from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. And I'm just going to make a kind of wing look, and I think I might do a smoky liner today, or I'm just going to do my normal eyeliner. I think I'm just going to do my normal eyeliner. Comment down below if you would like to see a tutorial with my kind of smoky liner, because, you know, it's fun. So how I'm going to do this, I'll try to scoot my mirror over, sorry about the blinding light on it. But how I'm going to do this, I hope you can see it good. I'm going to start in the middle and go out. Just like that. And you kind of want to make it a kind of thick line. Gonna get more of the black. And I'm going to make the wing. I'm not going to talk during this part because if I talk, I'm going to mess it up badly. So I'm just going to do that silently and yeah. Okay, so I did the wing and now I'm going to line the inner part of my eye. Come on, tap off. So I just do a really thin line kind of from my pupil in. So yeah, I hope you can see me doing this. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to line my tight line and I'm just going to use that same Crave shadow and the angled eyeliner brush. And what I do is I just kind of blink into the brush and it makes it really nice and extremely black. So yeah, I'm not going to talk because if I talk, I'm going to poke myself in the eye and that hurts. So if you just want to use a normal like eyeliner, then you go ahead and do that if you're not as like crazy as I am, because everyone else uses eyeliner and I use powder. It just seems to stay longer on me than a pencil. So yeah, I'm just going to do that really quick. And I also kind of smudge it in between my lashes just to make them look really thick and full. Wow, I talked that time and I didn't poke myself in the eye. So yeah, that's one eye done and one eye not done. So I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to use my liquid liner. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster in Deep Brown. It doesn't look like extremely brown. It's pretty like dark, so it looks black. And my other black one dried out recently, so I can't use black, so I'm just going to use this brown color. And I'm just going to trace over that little line and stuff. Just in case you have any gaps in the liner, just take more of the Crave on that angled eyeliner brush and just go over it. Even if I don't have any gaps, I just do this anyway because it makes it look more smoky. I'm going to take the same corduroy from MAC and a MAC 219 SE brush. I don't know if that's like the normal brush name. I just got this in a kit and I've been using it a lot. So I'm just going to take some of that color on the brush and put that on the lower lash line. Just kind of on the outside. And I'm going to go over it with that clean blending brush that we used earlier. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. I curl my lashes really weird, I'm sorry. And I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, and this is in the black shade. And this is just my base coat for the next mascara. You could just use this one if you want a more natural look, but I am complicated and have to have 2 mascaras. And I'm just going to apply this to the top and bottom lashes. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to apply one of my favorite mascaras. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara, and it is awesome. So I'm going to just apply this to my upper lashes. And it is just absolutely amazing. So now that I have put a million coats of that mascara on, I'm going to apply another coat of the Clump Crusher to just kind of seal everything in and make sure there's no clumps or anything. And this really makes it look kind of fluffy, and that's what I like in my lashes, is fluffiness. Just because I want to, I'm going to put a little bit more of the soft brown in my crease just to add a little bit more. Because I was thinking it was just getting it a little bit faded out in the lashes. And I'm also going to put a little bit more of the corduroy on with the more stiff brush, just to give a little bit more in the crease and stuff, just because I want to. And I'm also going to put on a little bit of Naked Lunch from MAC just on my inner corners, because I mean, it's a gorgeous shade, so I have to use a little bit of it. I've had this color for so long and I barely use it anymore. I used to use it like every single day, and then it just, I kind of forgot it was there and I just stopped using it for a while, and now I like it again. So yeah. So now I'm going to start with my face, and I'm going to start by concealing. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer, and this is in the color Radiant. I do think it's too dark for me, so, but I'm going to use it anyway. I mean, it's more salmon than I usually wear. I usually have the ivory color, so yeah. So I just apply a little bit right here on each side, then right there, and then I kind of blend it down and out, just like that. I used to use just like little dots everywhere, and then I learned that that is not the way to do it. So I stopped doing that and I started doing this. And I'm also going to put a little bit on my nose and my forehead and my chin. Come on, come out. Come out to play. There you are. I look like a bird. So yeah. Now I'm going to use this little spongy thing. Usually I use my beauty blender, but recently I haven't been. And I've been using this. So I've been liking this a lot. Okay, so now on any like blemishes or redness on my face, I think I'm going to try to use the rest of my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color 15 Fair. And I'm just going to put that on any blemishes or redness. Like, I'm almost out of this stuff. It's crazy. I'm having to scrape the inside of the bottle to get it out. So, need a refill on this. At least I have enough to cover up the redness on one zit. And for what it didn't cover up, I'm using this Yabby, Natural Finish Liquid Foundation in the color Buff. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this since the concealer really covered up most of it. I'm just going to blend all of this in together. So first I'm going to blend the concealer and make sure that is all good and blended. I'm just going to dot a little bit of this wherever I really need it. And then blend it in again. I have to move my hair around, so excuse the weird hairness for a second. So now I'm going to use this MAC brush. I don't know what number it is, but it is kind of a synthetic type of brush. And I'm going to blend everything in. This is a great brush to have just for normal blending purposes. It blends really, really well, and it's just a great brush to have. So now gently I'm going to powder my face with this MAC. I think it's a 113 or 118. It's just a powder brush, and this powder that is broken. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the color 4 Sandstorm. And it is totally broken, so gently I'm taking the lid off and getting a bunch of powder on my brush so I don't have to go back in and get more. Like, it is going everywhere right now. So I'm going to tap it off, and I just got powder on my pants. It's a very messy procedure. Okay, now I'm going to tap off a little bit and powder my T-zone and under my eyes, and then wherever else I need it. Now I'm going to take that same brush and my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and contour my cheekbones and my forehead. And my neck, just to make everything look the same and slimmer. Now I'm going to take that clean blending brush and put a little bit of the Hoola bronzer on it and contour my nose and the tip of my nose and under my lip. I'm going to take that synthetic type of brush and just pat it where I put the contour on my nose, just to make it a little bit more blended, and just the edges of where I contoured my cheeks and my forehead and my neck. And my hair is a wreck. That rhymed, kind of. Now I'm going to take this MAC 163 brush and Brulee from MAC, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the brush, and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. So I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to get a little bit of it and put it under my eyes and sharpen that edge. And do it to the other side as well. I'm also going to put some of that on the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and just a little on my forehead. And this little eyeshadow is great just because when you're highlighting, you don't want to have too much shimmer on there. so you don't look oily. So that's great that it's matte for the highlighting. So now to start off with the lips, I'm going to take just a little bit of the Starlux Tickle Me Pink K314 lip pencil and line my lips. What I like to do, this looks totally crazy, after I have lined the outside is just to line the corners just kind of like this. I'll show you because it's kind of hard to describe. So I just do this. It just kind of gives more emphasis to the inner part of the lip, and that's going to make your lips stand out and look kind of bigger. So now I'm going to take one of my fingers and blend all of that in, just using a patting motion. Now I'm going to dab a little bit of Max Angel lipstick, and it's in a Frost formula. And look how much I have of it left. It's like barely any. But I'm just going to kind of tap a little bit of this on there. MAC lipsticks smell like candy. Just saying. Now I'm going to take the Urban Decay Naked Lip Gloss in the color Say So. It's S-E-S-S-O. If you know how to say that, then good for you. It's just a nudie brown color, and I'm going to put that on. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please give it a big thumbs up, and comment down below if you have any video requests, or if you have just something to say to me, then comment down below and tell me. If you would like to become a part of the Ewok family and waddle with us, then you could subscribe down below, and I would really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. May the Force be with you always.